Hey everybody, it's the Right Lane Cowboy, and got another milepost music here. And it was prompted by a guy I talked to earlier today in a truck stop. This is mainly for truck drivers. This whole video is going to be mainly for truck drivers that get paid mileage, or anybody that gets paid by mileage. We get paid. How do I put this? We get paid by mileage. Everybody knows that. Most truck drivers do. So you want to be productive out here, right? You want to everything you do. You want to get paid for. You want to get paid as much money in as little time as you can, and that makes the paycheck look better. Well, sometimes you're going to pick up a load that doesn't pay. Like this load that I picked up today is 300 miles, 360 some miles, I think it is, from where I picked it up in Phoenix out to San Bernardino. Well, I was fueling, and the driver just happened to ask me, "Hey, what's going on? Where are you going?" I said, "Oh, I'm heading out to San Bernardino." He goes, "Wow, is that what your company does? Is give you short little runs like that?" I was like, "No, not all the time. Most of the time, it took over 1,000 miles, but anywhere from 600 to 1,000 miles for a run. Sometimes more." Well, he didn't understand why I took the load and was happy with it. Because it's 360 some odd miles it picks up this morning and delivers tomorrow morning. Well, that's half a day's work. And I'm taking a full day plus a 10-hour rest to accomplish it. Plus 1 or 2 hours tomorrow unloading it to accomplish this load. But I explained to him that, okay, yeah, it's not productive. Not by any stretch of the imagination is this load productive. However, in Arizona, or in Phoenix, Arizona, you got a larger group of people, larger population, and a smaller production. So they don't make very much stuff, right? So they don't have a whole lot of loads going out of there, which is, there's a lot of trucks coming through Arizona, or through Phoenix, picking up loads and taking them to every place in the nation, but not a lot of them. So I got there at a time where there wasn't a lot. If I wanted to wait 2 days, I could have picked up a 2,000 mile load. I'm not waiting 2 days. That's 1,200 miles. Why would I do that? So I picked this load up, taking it over there 300 miles, 360 some odd miles, whatever. It's not that big. It's going to shorten my paycheck a little bit. However, it's putting me into a place where you got a lot of people, which means a lot of consumption, but you also have a larger amount of production. You also have a lot of warehouses that transfer loads between, from them out to other states. So what I'm doing is playing the strategy so I don't end up with tragedy. I'm strategically taking this load to place myself in another location that's going to allow me to have a load that's got a lot of miles on it, or even anywhere from 600 to 1,000 miles to start out next week's paycheck. That's a lot better than if I were to take a 2,000 mile, or wait 2 days to take a 2,000 mile run. If I waited 2 days to make a 2,000 mile run out of there, I'm missing out on 300 miles on this paycheck. So sometimes you got to play the strategy, and if you don't play the strategy, you're going to end up in tragedy, which means a smaller paycheck. You might not make the bonus. You're going to get more miles to make the bonus. You're going to get, if your company does bonuses like that. Our company is simple. You drive the 30,000 miles in a quarter and don't hit stuff, and you made the bonus. Good God, how hard is that, So I'm getting 360 some odd miles today. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up, I suspect I'm probably going to get a 1,200 mile run tomorrow that picks up right there in California and heads on up into Washington. I don't necessarily like running I-5 because it's 55 miles an hour and it's slow and you don't make any money on it compared to out here in the 11 western and midwestern states. So anyway, yeah, pick up that non-productive load. Don't be a jerk. Don't be I'm not hauling that crap. That's not productive. Pick it up, take it on out to wherever you're going to get a better load. It's strategy, man. You're playing a chess game out here, and you're trying to win the game, not trying to sit back and conserve. Let it all hang out. Take everything. I did a bunch of shag loads last year. I think actually it was the year before. A shag load is anywhere from 5 to 20 mile load, 5 to 20 mile long loads. And they are loads that are put on a drop yard that need to be delivered locally. People don't like those. Drivers don't like those loads. Whenever I come into Dallas, I'm always on the phone. Hey, you got a bunch of shag loads I can do, and it's easy. You come back to the same place every night. Run out one or two, maybe 3 loads, and come back and sit down for 10 hours. Get up the next day, run out 1 or 2 or 3 loads, and take care. You mop up all those loads that need to be delivered. It's helping the company. It's making you good money because you got short pay on there, and it's cleaning out the yard of all these unnecessary trailers sitting there. So I do that, and that's another strategy that I play to pad the paycheck. Make it a little bit thicker. I like a thick paycheck. I use it as a pillow. Good God, you sound like you got the microphone in your mouth, Bubba. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I thought I'd come on there and discuss. That guy back there I was talking to in Arizona, he was telling me, he goes, man, you're pretty crazy taking that short load. You're not going to make any money doing that. You got to come to work for us. We make $100,000 a year. Well, okay, well, so do most of the drivers at this company too. We make pretty close to that, so it's just not a big deal. It's not like he's any better than me or I'm any better than him. It's just different. But it's always funny how other people see a little bit decrease in a load, and they're like, nope, not going to take it. Not going to take it at all. Oh, gee whiz, man. Take the load and make that little bit of money and get to a place where you can make more money. That's pretty simple to me. Simple and straightforward. So, all you drivers out there, keep it rolling, keep safe, and got any questions about that, give me a holler. Or if you have anything to say about that, maybe if you disagree, give me a holler. Throw a comment on there, and I'll read it, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'll just say, I'll give you my 2 cents. You give me your 2 cents, and we'll just discuss things. So, anyway, I'm going to keep on going on I-10 westbound toward San Bernardino, California. It is nice out. Good grief, man. I am right now. We're at 60 degrees. It was 75 degrees back there, but we went up in elevation, so I suspect that's why it went down. Yeah, I'll keep the rubber side down, shiny side high. We'll talk at you all later. Thanks for watching.